Hi, scholars. We're going to get ready to do a read aloud together. So let's go ahead and share our screen and let's look at the read aloud. And the read aloud that we're going to do is called Protect the Environment. Protect the environment. So let's go ahead and look at that story. And when we are protecting the environment, we are taking good care of it, right? So here are the kids, and look what the kids have in their hands. They have a tree and a shovel. So it looks like they're getting ready to plant something. I'm going to go ahead and read the story and have you look at the picture, and then I'm going to ask you questions afterwards. What ideas do these children have to protect the environment? So you can take out your whiteboard and your marker, and you can draw some ideas while we are. Take a breath of fresh air, sip some clean water, go for a walk at your local park. Air, water, and parks are part of our environment. We need a healthy environment to survive and enjoy life. Sometimes people hurt the environment, but you can help protect the environment every day. Do you remember some of those words? Some places do not have enough clean water. That is why we must not waste water. Take shorter showers or shallow baths. Turn off the faucet when you brush your teeth. Collect rainwater in a water bucket and use it for your houseplants. Using cars can also pollute air. To keep air clean, use cars less. Instead, ride your bike, walk, take a bus, share a car with another. Another way to protect the earth is to plant a tree. Trees take away some of the dirty air and make it clean. Every new tree adds air to the environment so we can breathe better. Let's go ahead and look at our next picture. So these are the kids and they're planting a tree so we can have some healthy air. What are these kids doing? Oh, we see our 3 arrows for recycle, and they're having a good time, but they're being safe. Do you see how they have their gloves on? That is being safe. Now let's talk about garbage. We need to keep our environment clean and free of trash and litter. When it comes to garbage, follow the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle. When you reduce, you buy fewer and less things. You make less trash for the world. Sharing is one way to reduce. When you share a book or a game, you do not have to buy a new one. If you fill a reusable water bottle with tap water, you don't need to buy a plastic water bottle every time you are thirsty. Reusing means using the same thing many times. This helps us make less trash. For example, take the same cloth bag to a grocery store every time you shop. That way, you will not have any plastic bags to throw away. Writing on both sides of your notebook paper is another way to reuse. Recycling is the last of the 3 R's. Lots of trash is recyclable, so it should go through a recycling bin instead of a garbage can. Some examples of recyclable trash are soft drink cans, cardboard, paper, glass, plastic bottles, and your waste like grass and leaves. We can compost that. Let's look at our next picture. Oh, look what they're doing. Okay, it looks like they're hanging up their clothes. Let's look and see on a line outside. And it looks like they're having fun doing it. It says, today we are lucky to have electric lights, battery powered games, and machines that wash our clothes. But all these objects use extra energy, and using too much energy can hurt the environment. Also, there are limits on how much energy we can use. That is why we must always use energy wisely. There are many ways to save energy or to use less of it in the first place. Turn the lights off that you're not using. Ask parents to buy special light bulbs called CFLs because they use less energy. Unplug computers and televisions when you go on vacation. Also, you can save a lot of energy if you hang your clothes up outside to dry instead of using an electric dryer. They're hanging up their stuff outside to dry. Heat and air conditioning are major energy users. If your heat is on, make sure all the doors and windows are closed. When the weather is warm, open windows instead of turning on the air conditioning. Or better yet, take a bike ride to the beach or the park with your family, or swim in a cool lake. Let's look at our next one. Oh, wow. They are outside, and do you see they're looking at all the deer and the forest? This is our last card. Humans have the power to change the environment of all animals and plants. Every year, many types of living things die because of human activity. For example, we sometimes destroy the homes of animals to make buildings and roads. We dump trash in rivers, and fish and plants die. You can protect the land. If you have a yard, help your parents make a compost pile. This is where you can throw away your food waste, such as banana, potato peelings, and over time, it can turn into very healthy soil. Help planting trees in a garden is a way to make the land healthier. Gardens also save energy. If people grow their own food, then trucks don't need to transport food from far away. To help wildlife learn more about animals and how they live, go to parks, wildlife preserves, and places where you can appreciate nature. At a national park, you can join a kid ranger program, and that will teach you how to keep the land safe and clean for animals. Next, encourage your families and friends to help protect the land in your community. It all starts with you. So, what I would like for you to do is now draw a picture and tell me of something you really liked about this story. What is a way that you can help the environment?